look what else he's doing for you. He's providing food for you, clothes for you. He makes sure that you have the chief needs in life.
He pays for a chef to cook him and his wife's meals, even though she's a stay-at-home mom. He's paying for the chef because when he gets home from work, he wants to spend time with her.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's hop right into this.
Women are terrible at apologizing. Like, it's actually quite comical the way women will actually end a 5-10 year relationship instead of just actually apologizing. I mean it when I say women have no humility. Women never take accountability. And this is not just even in romantic relationships, even in friendships. Women will always play the victim before they play the villain that they really are.
Yeah, but I mean, I think men already know this, of course. Most of the men listening to me right now know this. And we're getting used to it. I think we're very used to it. That's why men are sticking to themselves. They already know they have to have a plan, stick to that plan, execute it, save money, exercise. Like, men right now are like robots because we have to be. We have to be because we understand you get caught up in it, you'll be disappointed. But let me hop on to the next video.
So I just saw a post where there's a husband who pays for a chef to come cook him and his wife's meals, even though she's a stay-at-home wife, because he wants to spend more time with her when he comes home from work. And if that's their marriage, if that's the dynamic, if that's the budget that they can afford to do something like that, then hey, that's their marriage, that's cool. But honestly, what annoyed me wasn't the video, it was the comments. The comments were saying, oh, that's a real man, that's what they need to be doing, I will never settle, and da-da-da. But listen, not every man can afford to do something like that. I'm sure it's the desire for a lot of working husbands to have their wives stay home and take care of the house or the children. But in this day and age, that's not always financially possible. Sometimes an income of 2 is required to make it work. And that's okay. But honestly, I think at the end of the day, what really matters is having a spouse that is understanding. I'm a working woman and my husband is a working man, and there are days where I'm just so tired when I come home from work and I ask him if I can just order something for us to eat because I'm too tired to cook, and he's totally understanding of that. There might be days where I might not have finished all the laundry and I have a bit more to do, and he'll just be like, girl, just relax, it's okay, because he's understanding. And I think at the end of the day, that's what we need to focus on and aspire to have, a spouse that is truly understanding. You might be a stay-at-home mom watching this and think, oh, well, my husband's not getting me a chef to cook all our meals. That's okay. Look what else he's doing for you. He's providing food for you, clothes for you. He makes sure that you have the chief needs in life. And I'm sure he goes out of his way to do other things that you might ask of him too. And I'm sure he's understanding as well. But my main takeaway is, don't look at that video and be like, oh, well, my husband doesn't do that. Because look at what your husband does do for you. What works for someone else might not work for your situation, and that's okay. The measure of a man isn't what he can do for you financially. It's how he treats you and the little things that add up to be the big things in life.
Now, you see, that right there is what guys want, right? Guys want a woman that thinks on an even kill. You see how she said, not every man is going to want to do that? Let me give you an example of how I see it, right? Now, you're a stay-at-home mom. Now, aren't you supposed to be cooking anyway, like even during the day? You know, so you're staying home. What are you doing all day? I would feel like that. And most guys would, right? A man turning around and saying, okay, I want to spend time with you, so I'm going to get a chef. It's crazy. I'm sorry. A lot of guys are just not going for that. But let me hop on to the next video. And this next video is going to be the same situation, but on the flip side. Look at this, y'all.
I saw a post the other day of a guy saying that he pays for a chef to cook him and his wife's meals, even though she's a stay-at-home mom. So, of course, guys are like talking crap to him about it. And he says that it's because even though she's a stay-at-home mom, he's paying for the chef because when he gets home from work, he wants to spend time with her. He wants time for them to love on each other. And posts like that are the exact reason why I do not argue with men or women about who should be paying for what or how a man acts in a relationship. None of it. I will be hearing none of it. When a man cares about you, If he's able to make your life easier in any type of way, he's gonna do it. Every man cannot afford to hire a chef to cook their meals. That's not realistic. Just like every man can't afford to pay all of your bills or to buy you a car. But they can afford something, and they know you need that something, they're going to do that something. If they're able to do it and they actually care about you or they are interested in you, then they're going to do it. Like old girl that came on the internet just last week saying that her boyfriend is mad at her because she sometimes has to ask him to hold $20, $30, $40 to hold her over till payday for money that she's going to be putting back into the household, and he don't want to do that. I'm not going to argue with you on that. I'm not. Because if you really feel like that's how a man should treat you when he cares about you, then that's just what you think. I'm not saying he should be bankrolling your whole life. I'm not saying that you should be getting half of every check that he gets. I'm not saying that he should be spoiling you every single time he gets paid. If that's not what you want, that's not what you want. But it's not a man in the world that genuinely cares and loves you and is going to sit here and watch you struggle knowing that he can stop the struggle. It's just not. It's not going to happen.
All right, now what she said, that wasn't a problem. Let's get into his comments, y'all. And this is what it's doing, right? It's kind of pushing women towards a way to where, and you know what? They don't realize it, but this is going to happen. A lot of women are going to expect it, right? Look at it. Why do you think so many women are saying they want a man making $100,000? Now, the new thing is going to be, oh, well, her man got her a chef because he wanted them to spend time together. And look what it says here. All you see is this. Any man not trying to make your life easier won't hesitate to make it harder. Men who love you will spoil you within their means. Yes. And the girl here doesn't see what's happening in the comments. How do some women get lucky like this? This is what I'm talking about. I don't know, but it's going to be me one day. That's what she said. This man got a brother, right? That's the real question. Look, that sweet life is over. Right now, we're in hard times in the world, especially in the States, right? Everything is going down to where everything is rising. There's problems. This person's mad at this one. I'll tell you this, though. Over here where I am right now, none of that's going on. Of course, things are happening, but it's not the same. And guys need to check out and see what's going on with different parts of the world, because this is the mind frames. Let me go on to the next video.
If you haven't seen already, Dr. Umar Johnson posted this picture of a black woman and her non-black husband on his Instagram. He writes, "Hell no, you can't have her. She's 5'5", thick in the thighs. Get that queen back to her community." And what we're witnessing here is a classic example of, I don't want you, but I don't want anyone else to have you either. And ladies, this is why it's very important that you continue to open up your options, because
see now, you know she got mixed up with that, right? It's like she doesn't understand who said that. She's talking about Dr. Umar Johnson, who wants to see black stay with black. It has nothing to do with, you know, if you're not happy with me, you can't be happy with nobody. No, he's not saying that. He feels like that about every situation. But everybody already knows he will be a pastor. Like that man, he goes wherever he gets it, he gets it. And that's the saying. She's 5'5", thick in the thighs. And she is. She's 5'5", thick in the thighs. Bro, that don't mean she belongs in the community. Listen, I'm not one of those guys. Most men aren't. When women go out, I don't know what this one's talking about. Hypocrisy when black women date out. No. It's when black men do it. That's the issue. Look what's going on with the passport bros, right? Black men are dating out, and it's a big problem. Of course, it's dying down somewhat, but they're still sitting there like every other day a new video comes out. Or every other day someone has something to say about the passport bros. But only man you see saying something about black women is Dr. Umar Johnson, who feels that way anyway. But let me let her finish her charade here.
all these men may cry online about how they don't want to see you with white men, and just any other kind of men that's not black, they are not getting married to you. They are not proposing to you. They are not committing to you, and will most likely to leave you as single mothers. Dr. Umar Johnson himself is a single father. He has not been married. I don't believe he's ever been married, and he's currently not. There's a lot of nerve to talk about where black women can and can't date and can't date. And this is a common attitude with a lot of American black men.
Come on, you're lying. Stop it. You can't put what Dr. Umar Johnson thinks on all American black men. You just can't. There's a lot of guys that are hoteps and that are pro-black that feel that way. Those men think that way. But you can't say all black men. A lot of black men have given up. Stop it.
They tend to have a real serious issue with seeing their black women in a happy relationship with a man that doesn't look like them or a man that's not black. And if you really loved black women as a black man, you should want them to go where they're celebrated, not where they're tolerated. You should want them to find love no matter what color it comes in. So ladies, we have more foolery, we have more selfishness running rampant within the black male community. Must open up your options, divest, swirl, whatever you want to call it. If you want to have a family, it is best that you do not stick to one group. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments. I would love to know what you ladies think.
Yes, and same thing for the men as well. Look, and men are like, men don't care. Guys don't care. You know what? When guys see this, guys say, oh, she got a white guy. There's not a bunch of guys sitting around saying, damn, Keisha gone. Bam. Guys may say that, right? Guys may say, yeah, she gone. Oh, well. Oh, well. Guys brush right past it because we have to. But let me hop on to the next video. Check this out. Now, guys, I got to talk about this because what I'm saying here, I love it, right? So I go down to my comments and one of my recent videos, and I see passport bros helping other passport bros. And let me tell you, let me tell you guys what happened here. He said, yup, my wife is from Da Nang, Vietnam. I love her. She's honest, trustworthy, beautiful, and has a business-oriented mentality. And that's the thing you're gonna get. See, women like, oh, you know, they're just cooking and cleaning. No. A lot of these women in these places, in these countries, they're thinking business, right? And then you meet them and they show it and you're like, wow. And that's what attracts you to. That's what he said. Can't wait to move back to Vietnam to retire. And another brother said, say brother, what's the scene like there? Do they rock with black men? What are the best places to meet them? He said, this is what he had to say. Absolutely rock with brothers. Don't let the vlogs fool you. Then he said, don't let the vlogs fool you. Cost of living is cheap, but you have all the comforts of home. You can find you a beautiful, sexy Vietnamese woman who wants to achieve wealth with you or simply support you. North Vietnam is okay, but still but Middle Vietnam South is a must visit. Da Nang, Nha Trang, Ho An, Da Lat. But places north like Ha Long Bay, Sapa, and Sapa, I'm telling Vietnam is a hidden gem for brothers. So he's letting it be known. Vietnam is a hidden gem for brothers, right? He's confirming it. Of course, he's a brother. He went down there. And what happens is guys get in these places and black men are exotic. I'm not saying, well, just like in Thailand, right? Black men are extremely exotic there. And women, they seem to want them. But same thing in Vietnam. Black men are exotic. They want you. They want to deal with you. They want to love you. They want to take care of you. And as you see, he went out there. He met a business-oriented woman who is looking for a man that's about his business. You can't be out in these places, in these countries, playing around. These women don't play that too. So definitely be on your game. But yeah, guys, there's definitely more to life than going through that nonsense back home.